What's going on, everybody? It's 7 o'clock a.m., January 14th, 2026. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, right? And I'm not sure if you guys seen this post right here, but I was basically explaining how I've been dealing with mental health issues. And it's like, if I can explain it, it's like I've been in like a dark period of my life. So I sat back and I used to always say, damn, like I used to see like these millionaires, billionaires like commit suicide. And I'm like, yo, why would they kill themselves? They got all the money in the world. They don't want for nothing. They good. They financially good. But as I'm going through my own entrepreneurial journey, I see that it is a challenge other than your actual business. Because when you start getting money, at a certain point, you can't hide it no more. At a certain point, your friends or your family will start seeing it. At a certain point, you're going to have more people that got their hand out, right? And you got to carry that barrier of people calling you, just telling you about their issues, negativity. So I dealt with a lot. Like I dealt with verbal abuse, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that I've been in a dark room. I can't see nothing. And I'm crying out for help and nobody's hearing me. That makes sense. I've been going through just being in my head a lot, just overthinking. And just like being hard on myself with allowing other people to affect me in a way to where it makes me have thoughts and turn to like drugs and have thoughts of taking myself out. I ain't gonna lie to you, taking myself out, man. Like, and that's where it's been. But I kind of realized that it's another way. It's another way. I just got start switching up habits. I got to start categorizing people in my life. Everybody can't have 100% access to you. Remember that. If you let everybody have 100% access to you, then you got to deal with different personalities. You got to deal with all different barriers in your life. So you got to categorize people, and you got to be okay with letting some people go. If a person not being an asset, they're a liability. All right, and you see my name, Mr. Liability Closer. I made that name because we closing out all liabilities. People that's dead weight. People don't serve me no good. How I'm the type of person that I care about people's opinions of me. I have certain insecurities. I have certain vices that I've been battling with. If I'm transparent with y'all, like pornography, I've been dealing with just different vices and certain mental health issues, right? So I'm deciding to give you guys a different side of me. I'm deciding to give you guys a more raw side of me and on my journey dealing with this, right? So I'm gonna start documenting every process, and I'm starting to form habits, like getting up in the morning. I'm about to head to the gym. Getting up in the morning, going to the gym. I'm gonna start reading more to improve my speaking. So a lot of times, it's like the first thing is you gotta acknowledge your flaws. You gotta acknowledge in life what's stopping you from getting to that next level, and then once you acknowledge it, you gotta come up with a step-by-step process on how you can avoid them obstacles to push to the next level, right? So I'm starting to come up with different habits now that's gonna push me to that next level and identify anything that stopped me. It's been over 7 days, no alcohol, no smoking. I'm a big marijuana smoker. 7 days, no marijuana smoking, no alcohol. And yeah, here we are. I own the #1 car rental agency in all of North Carolina. Right, I'm stationed in Raleigh, North Carolina right now, and my specialty is I get economy cars that cost anywhere from 3 to 5K to gig drivers like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Amazon Flex, and so more. All right, I have over a 40 car fleet, right? And what a lot of people don't know, when I first started this business, I had a lot of other people's cars. What I mean by that is I had, let's say, my dad, for example, if he had a car that was just sitting, picking up car wheels, I went to him with this idea with the car rentals, and he believed in the idea because I'm like, hey, your car just sitting, you're not making money on it, it's a liability. Let me help you turn it into an asset, right? So I took the car, put it in my fleet, I'm renting it out, and we split the profits. And not only did I did it with my dad and pay him out over $28,000, but I've been able to do that with other people as well, right? And one day I had one of my joint venture clients, that's what we call them, joint venture clients. He came to me and he said that he wanted to take back all his cars. He hate that he had to make the decision, and he had 6 cars in my fleet. All right, so let's do the math. I was charging $380 a week times 6. That's how much money he took off my table. So it made me very uncomfortable to where I gave everybody their car back. All of my JV clients, including my dad. I had some JV clients that I purchased that car off them. So I bought them out from their vehicle. And I went all the way back down to like 9 to 10 vehicles. So a lot of people don't know that because I didn't share that. But I'm sharing it now. I went back down to 9 to 10 vehicles. And ever since then, I've been buying car after car after car after car after car after car. Yeah, 9 to 10 vehicles. I flew out to Detroit. I got a good friend out there. He got over 400 cars. And all 400 cars is his. He didn't do the joint venture. He didn't have other people's cars. So I went out there and asked him, bro, how did you do it? And I spent the whole day with him, right? And he showed me his whole blueprint. Once I got back, so I flew like 12 hours away. Once I got back, where I was at, that's when I started going crazy, buying car after car. And I've been able to build this fleet all the way back up, over 40 cars. And it just goes to show you that I want to show people that you can lose it all, but when you desire certain things or desire a certain lifestyle, you got to understand life is like Minecraft. We can create the life we want. You just got to get up and go get it, right? I know that going back to a 9 to 5 is not an option for me. So I'm like, hey, if plan A don't work, plan B is going back to revisit plan A. I ain't giving myself no other option. All right, but let's get back to it. All right, cool. So I'm gonna start giving you guys the more raw version of me. I'm gonna start giving you guys the habits that I'm starting to take to deal with my mental issues that I've been dealing with, like depression, and so forth. So yeah, I'm just basically giving you guys the raw version of me. I'm gonna bring you guys on my journey. If you guys can, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's my Instagram name, Mr. Liability Closer, because I will be documenting this whole entire process. And yeah, here we are. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of my followers. I appreciate all the support. It means more to me than what you know. And I look forward to inspiring and keep motivating people and just showing them a different direction, right? Showing them that you don't have to rob, you don't have to steal, you don't have to kill, you don't have to scam to get ahead of life. Showing that anybody that's dealing with mental health issues, you're not alone. I'm with you. And let's ride this journey together, y'all. All right. So again, I'm gonna start documenting my whole process, my different habits. I'm gonna start documenting me going to the gym, me reading every day, improving my speaking, because that is an insecurity of mine. I want to improve my speech. So if you won't change, but you're not willing to change anything, you're gonna get the same result, and that equals insanity. So if you won't change, you gotta change. You gotta identify your flaws and change, right? So shout out to Kyle, man, because he's the one that really inspired me. Because I seen that he's going to something similar, and I seen that he's documenting his process. So with his followers, he's impacting his followers that dealing with the same thing like myself. So I'm just doing the same thing. I want to inspire. I want to motivate my followers to let you know you're not alone, to let you know it's a different way. And I'm gonna start documenting my process and showing you guys that we gonna grow together. All right, we growing together, and yeah. So, all right, closers. Again, go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mr. Live Video Closer. Let's go.